Oh, sorry, I was just fulfilling another role. Hello, everybody. How's it going? Wonderful day, isn't it? Happy Valentine's Day. And it is I, Schwartzy, right? No, I'm Vinny. Schwartzy is going on an airplane as we speak. Safe journey, Schwartzy. So, hey, good morning, Steve. How are you doing this morning? Everybody, welcome to Wake and Bake. Once again, Schwartzy, yes, he is on the airplane right now, boarding. He is on his way back to his home for a long-awaited rest with his love. And with everybody's love, you know, Valentine's Day being what today is. Morning, Dan. How are we doing today? Snow, Valentine's Day today. Awesome. You can be with your loved ones or be by yourself, because if you can't love yourself, how can you love anybody else? Just once again, I've taken over for the time being. Nice. Getting some morning death matches in. Wonderful. Which death matches are you watching right now? Anybody in particular that you're searching through and for? Steve, if that is your real name. It is. We've checked. Morning, Raj. Big Raj. Yes, that's correct. Flophouse is coming this weekend. It's going to be awesome. As a matter of fact, stay tuned because I am going to be giving away 2 free tickets to Flophouse this Sunday, the 20th, I believe. Yes. Oh, Havoc. Rest in peace. And Vortex. Wonderful. Vortex, one of my favorites when I was around. Him and me actually had been I wrestled in the same promotion with him with Insanity Pro Wrestling. Vortex was insane and such a great competitor, such a great wrestler. It is truly a shame that he is not in the ring to this day, but you know, he has family and whatnot, so he's got family priorities. You know, that's what we got to do. Will he ever come back to the ring? Who knows? People thought I was never going to come back to the ring, and after 8 years transpired, here I am. So it's all up in the air. But yes, Danny Havoc versus Vortex, splendid match. They had great matches. Danny Havoc was just incredible to watch in death matches, as well as Vortex. And I don't think I'd ever seen a bad match between either of them against each other or other people. So that's a good choice to be watching that, definitely. Hopefully everybody's having a good, besides it being Valentine's Day, a good Monday morning. I know Mondays, like the whole Garfield comic, drink his coffee and eat his lasagna. But still, you got to start the week somehow. Might as well. I always tell people, if you have a bad Monday, you might as well get the bad days out of the way so that you can celebrate the good days happening later in the week. Because then, if you have that same train of thought, if you have a great Monday, oh God, who knows? Maybe the Friday and Saturdays are going to be terrible. We don't need that. Get the bad days out of the way. Have the bad days in the beginning of the week. I got people messaging me about the show on my phone when they can easily just message me here. That's silly. And even though Schwartzy is not going to be here right now for the time being, since he is boarding, I will be still trying to carry out some of the tasks that are on a typical Wake and Bake Monday, such as reading off some stupid tweets. I have no plans to eat anything gross today, but I will give you a little teaser into what I'll be eating tomorrow on our Tuesday segment, Rattlocke Eats. Because I'm showing it off today because we're going to be talking about, you know, Valentine's Day and loved ones and whatnot. We have ZODIAK coming. ZODIAK's going to be here interviewing him on the Zodi bus of all places. It's going to be great. I'm excited for it. I mean, van life has always fascinated me anyway, because I myself have a van as well, and sometimes I've wondered about converting it. So going on long trips and whatnot, need to save a little extra money. Don't want to have to fork over another $150 for a hotel room. Why not just throw out the bed and lay down in the back of the van for a little bit, you know, save money. I think it's splendid. And we're going to be talking to, it's one of the things we're going to be talking to ZODIAK about today, as well as his match he's got coming this Sunday for Flophouse. You gotta love it. So That's going to be the best part too. How's everybody doing today? Everybody still doing good? Glad to see you all. But once again, if you have, we are on Facebook right now. We're on YouTube and my preferred way of viewing us, which is Twitch. So thank you guys for coming in, waking up, and checking us out. And I mean, what else? We got Steve down here, starting his wonderful Monday morning watching death matches. What's everybody else doing right now besides listening to the soothing sound of my voice? What are you doing? What are you doing, Raj? What are you doing, Dan? You guys having fun? I'm having fun. And you know why we have fun? We have fun. Oh, you're cleaning the kitchen, Rob. Well, good time to do it. Like I said, get all the crap out of the way. Have the best week later on. I know. I can't wait. ZODIAK is going to be around in March for the Panic at the Dojo show that I'm running, so I can't wait to see it in person. Twitch is definitely the place to wake and bake. Yes, it is wake and bake. We are awake, and I am baking. I currently have a bundt cake in the oven right now. Working, yes. I mean, it's only work if you don't enjoy it, right? Is that how it is? The superb owl party left its mess. Don't you hate it when that happens? When I always try to tell people, if you're willing to have that much fun making the mess, try to have more fun cleaning it up when you're done. But they don't like that, so what are you gonna do? I mean, you just have to put your head down and take care of your own messes, I guess. But no, what I was saying earlier was, I mean, the reason why we're here and having fun is because of our sponsors. That's right. Giving a shout out. I love giving shout outs, especially since Dan's here. I might as well say something about, this way, Pro Wrestling Edge, one of the top, in my books, podcasts, especially about, this finger, pro wrestling, and it's on the edge of it as well. Schwartzy himself has participated. I have listened to a couple episodes before and absolutely love it. I plan to have time to sit down and just listen to the entire, catalog? I think catalog is the term. And just getting to know you guys better. I hope to eventually have a fun time on there with you guys as well. And next time you guys are coming to Flophouse, I believe. And if so, I plan to see you there as well, because I will be partaking in some live demonstrations of nasty eatingness, as well as I may even participate in a match or two. Hey, and Schwartzy and Randy are going to be guests this week. Awesome. Even more of a reason. If you don't have good enough reason right now to watch or listen to Pro Wrestling Edge, why not? Now you have an even better one, knowing that Schwartzy and Randy will be here this week talking on there. As well, I can't wait. I'm going to see you guys in person at Flophouse. It's going to be great. It's going to be scientific, as I get away with saying often. Not only that, we need to also give a shout out to the Midnight Snuggie Hour. That's right. They've been with us since the very beginning. And if you go and listen to them on Google Podcasts, you'll know why, because they are that good. And why not? I mean, first off, Midnight Hour, one of the best. With a Snuggie. Matter of fact, I haven't shown anybody yet, but who knows? Maybe I'll break it out tomorrow with my special Snuggie that I got as a gift for just being me. And I think you guys will get a treat out of it. And I'll show it off tomorrow as Schwartzy is talking about Midnight Snuggie Hour. But yes, get on there, Google Podcast, listen to that Snuggie Hour. And besides our sponsors, one of the other things that helps us out is buying our merch. That's correct. We have Wake and Bake merchandise from Brainbuster Tees. We got hoodies, we got shirts, we got mugs, cups. What do you want? And if you like watching me eat potential fecal matter, maybe you would also like to support it by purchasing this shirt right here. That's right. It's the Rattlocke Eats shirt. Available at my Brainbuster Tees site as well. I have a couple other shirts there. I have a specific one, lovely art with science, but I do not have a graphic for it, so you will have to go to my store to check it out. But yes, definitely support us through Wake and Bake, through my segment, or if you don't want to spend that much money, but you still want to show some kind of financial support, we always have the donation right here. I mean, if you're watching the television, you happen to have your smartphone up, just go ahead and look this way again, scan this barcode, or you can always hit them up, $ Gears of Schwartz on your money or Cash App, money app, Cash App, or just book Schwartzy. Hey, what do you know? Like I said on a Thursday, you know, maybe you're not having a wrestling show, maybe you're having a birthday party or a wedding reception, and you need somebody. Your best man is just not good enough to give a proper toast. Why not have Schwartzy here show up, toast you guys out? Who knows what may happen? You definitely want to get that on film. But yeah, look into booking Schwartzy for your shows or parties. Why not? Or if you like Schwartzy's in his Flophouse, may I suggest independentwrestling.tv, iwtv live. That's right, with the promo code Flophouse, that'll give you, I believe, 3 or 5 days of free viewing. So after you are done gorging yourself on all of the video goodness of Flophouse, you can check out some of the other wrestling promotions there as well. Also, make sure that you subscribe or follow Schwartzy on Twitch. That's right. I have a Twitch account too. I've already forgot what it is, but we're here for Schwartzy. So please, Schwartzy on Twitch. My preferred format for watching him when I'm not hosting or not eating fecal matter on a Tuesday or a Thursday, I like to be on Twitch to watch him and talk to him as well. I think you all should do that. So, and with all that out of the way, how about we look into who we are. Oh, you got the shirt. Awesome, Dan. I can't wait to see it on you. Ooh, that's going to be scary. The funny thing I think about that shirt is if something ever happens and people loathe and despise me, and they're like, how can I show my complete unadmiration of this individual of science? And I already have merchandise for it. So if you don't like me, one of the perfect things to do is get that shirt as well. Oh, well, thank you. The purple shirt. Yes. If nobody knows what the purple shirt is, please contact Big Raj. And he will take you to that shirt, and it will be awesome. And you guys will probably end up purchasing it because, you know, I have that kind of a hold on people. That's right. Hey, Dante, how are you doing, buddy? Dante is one of a very phenomenal DJ, and I believe also Schwartzy are using him and his DJing skills for our shows. So definitely he's somebody else to look into if you are ever wanting to have some awesome DJing, disc jockeying, if you will, for your enjoyment and whatnot. But now a good time. Let's talk about some other fun stuff. We just had Origins that just took place over the weekend for Future Great Wrestling, and there's some great people, so let's go ahead and give them a check out.
Southwest Ohio's premier wrestling federation can be found right here in Hamilton, Ohio, every Friday night. Join us for pulse-pounding, hard-hitting, old-school professional wrestling from some of today's best wrestling talent during Friday Night Fury. If your dream is to compete in the ring, Fox Pro Wrestling Academy is the place to go. Train under Hall of Fame trainer Cody Hawk and learn wrestling from one of the best of all time. Find out more by visiting us on Facebook at Future Great Wrestling. Oh, man! JCW.
Well, it seems that my finger slipped, but it benefited because then you also got to get a great shot of Generation Championship Wrestling down in Florida, which Schwartzy was also a part of this weekend. Great promotion. One of the two GCWs that I love watching on my free time. Well, thank you very much. All the love. Yes, Valentine's Day. All the love, brother. Same back to you, brother. Yeah. Oh, no, definitely. Hit up Schwartzy to be a part of the video package. A lot of awesome things are going on. And with all that out of the way, I would like to give a quick, since it's Valentine's, I'd like to give a Valentine's story out myself. If you guys, I'm sorry, everybody, but I am currently married and plan to be for the rest of my life to my true love. My reason for loving weird science, her name is Kristen. She's a wonderful person. And a couple years ago, I decided to propose to her on not just any day, but Valentine's Day. Yes, I know, cliche, but scientific fact is proven that a lot of times, if you do a proposal to one of your true loves on a Valentine's Day, then not only will they say yes, which she did, but the love will be stronger for eons to come, even beyond death, or at least I hope. Yes, that's right. Correct. Science. Gary, are you out of the hospital yet? I hope you're healing up well. We're worried about you, brother. You know how it is. But no, I did. At the time, I was working at a bowling alley, and we had just been dating for a little under a year, but I felt I knew enough. And therefore, I got, even though I know she's not a fan of gummies, you know, it's one of those things where you kiddingly buy a gag gift as well. And I got her a heart-shaped box with red and white gummy bears. On the box, it said, "Say You Won't Let Go," which was our song. You know that one song, "Say You Won't Let Go." That was fun because, you know, in the very beginning of the song, I was giggling, talking about holding her hair back while she vomits and whatnot. They're still working on your pancreas, Gary. Good grief. I might have to go in there and run some experiments as well. But not right now. Right now, we must continue with the story. And with that, inside was the engagement ring. And now, if you guys know the kind of person that I am, then you'll realize that it wasn't just any engagement ring. It was a beautiful white crystal coffin-shaped gem. And she enjoyed it immensely. Immediately said yes. The scarier thing was she may have not have even shown up that night. She was busy doing other things, and her mother actually reached out to her, telling her, "I think it would be in your best interest to go to the bowling alley and see Vinny's." And she did. And then she said yes, and wonderful things happened. Beautiful child, a beautiful marriage, beautiful relationship all over. Valentine's Day is one of the days to remember that, but at the same time, first off, I love you. You have to remember too to be around those, even if they're not your partner. Reach out to people that you care about on Valentine's Day and let them know that they are cared. You must realize that it is important for some of these people that feel that they have nobody in their lives. Valentine's Day of all times is the time to let people know that even if you are not with them, you know, chemically, biblically, spiritually, be there for them just as a great friend and a good friend, because that's what's important. Or at least that's how I feel. So, now with all that, explaining that, I think we should get one of the Schwartzy favorites out of the way, which is reading stupid tweets. I'm gonna read stupid tweets. Now, that was me trying the Schwartzy song. Hopefully, I didn't butcher it too much. However, because of me still learning the whole process of the StreamYard, the tweets I'll be reading will be over my cellular phone. Therefore, I cannot just put up a graphic. No, I'm not that intelligent about it. However, since they are on my phone, I will bring it up for you all to read. First off, we have this fun one, which Brianna, poor Brianna, she has stated. I don't know if you can see it or not. No, you probably can't. Well, then I'm going to read it and you take my word for it. Brianna has said, is there a non-Winter Olympics going on anytime in the next couple of years? Maybe you can find her and answer her yourself. And then we have, oh, good, Ryan. Ryan Loco has said, it's hard to believe that America is 2013 years old. The sad thing was he posted that in 2020. Now, oh, this is a great one. Devin, blurred last name, had stated, I think the scariest part of having triplets is waiting 27 months for them to come. People like this are out there and walking and talking and making decisions for other people. My God, this person has 3 children that they thought they were going to have to wait 2 years and 3 months to have. I'll bet they were surprised after 9 months when they were already ready already. And then somebody's asking if Stevie Wonder's still blind. I know it's sad to say, but I hope so. Although there has been stories coming out about him not being blind. Let's see, I'll read. Oh, good grief. Here we go. Here's a really dumb one. Let me read this one, last one, just because these are so dumb. I feel my intelligence dropping. I'm going to stop smoking for a week because I feel bad for my liver. I'm guessing he's swallowing the smoke. But anyway, there we go. Stupid tweets. Oh, this is extremely stupid tweets. Now, if you guys are here, just know that in the next coming moments after we're done talking with Zodiac, we will be giving away 2 free tickets to Flophouse this Sunday on the 20th for you. Gonna love it. I can see here. Huh. There it is. You gotta love it at the Indiana City Brewing Company up in Indianapolis on 24 Shelby Street, Indianapolis, Indiana. Ooh, I love Shelby Street. They have a diner not too far away. Yeah, tickets, if you don't win and you still need a ticket, tickets are only $15 and $20 at the door. So definitely get a hold of a pre-sale ticket if you don't win, because we're still giving away 2 tickets today. Hey, what do you know? Now, with all that out of the way, I am now going to be reaching out to a person that you all know and probably some of you love. He's shaking around on the camera right now as we speak. I'm going to bring him. He's running. He's running. He doesn't know where he's going to sit. He's moving around. I can see his face. He's freaking out. He's like, oh, God, I got to get ready because I'm not giving you any more time. Oh, he's covering up. He's putting on a shawl as it looks. It's dim. I don't know. He's going grandma mode. Okay, now I see his hand. I can see a ceiling. Oh, my God. Are we doing puppets? Oh my gosh, Schwartzy did puppets a couple of weeks ago. It was very fun. He was like, look at me, I'm a duck. But anywho, oh yeah. Oh, I looked at it. Is that a wolf? The wolf pack? Too sweet. But anyway, here we go. Everybody's been waiting for him. I would like to give a big, warm welcome to hopefully a friend of mine later on after I've gotten my receipt. Everybody, welcome Zodiac to the stream.
Hey, Vinny.
How's it going, Zodi?
Cold.
Really? I thought you had a thing installed. Whatever it's
called. I
do.
I'm good.
Ah.
I'm cozy in the bus, but yeah.
And it's a wonderful bus. I don't know how many people know about it. Zodiac, once again, welcome to Wake and Bake. not too many people know, or a lot of people know, but for those who don't, I'm still figuring out words, how they come out of my mouth. I'm almost 40. But you live inside of a bus. And I think that's wonderful because it gets rid of so many responsibilities, you know.
Right.
Tell us about living in the bus for the past, how long have you been living in a bus?
So I've had the bus for 4 months, I think now. Before that, I had a van.
And I remember seeing the van. I thought it was wonderful for
the van was great. So the van was great, and then I had saved up some money and happened to come across a guy selling this bus, and it was ironically an old fabric company bus.
Oh, yes.
It was a sewing company bus, and this guy bought it to haul tractors and racing trailers, and his wife gave him an alternative because he had a bunch of stuff. He said, get rid of your flatbed or get rid of the bus. And for him, it worked better to keep the flatbed. So he had the bus parked alongside of his barn, and he kept up on it, but it was just sitting. So I told him what I wanted to do with it, and he gave me a good deal on it. And I've been just kind of fixing it up ever since. It was already gutted out, so I didn't have to do a lot of that. It still needs a lot of renovations. I've got it set somewhere at a friend's right now, and I'm slowly doing more work to it. I'll have it at the Flophouse show, though, or I should have it at the Flophouse show. So by summertime, I want to have it totally decked out. So
now, with summertime coming, are you going to have the AC already working on it?
Yeah, the AC, the head unit up here above me, that fan and stuff actually does still work. The guy said it didn't work, but I tested it out and changed some fuses and stuff in it and did a little tinkering with it, science, and it works fine. So
once again, science saves the day.
The elements don't bother me too much anyway, though. So I mean, I kind of adapt to whatever.
I know. I'm waiting for the merchandise table to suddenly have ZODIAK ski masks.
That's a good idea.
That'll be a treat next winter. This big woolen ski mask with the logo dead on the front of it. I think that'd be great. Oh, here's a nice question from Big Raj. He wants to know more about the evolution of ZODIAK from start to finish. I almost feels like that could be a documentary in itself.
That's an hour-long episode in itself.
There you go, Raj. Sorry, we're not going to talk about it. But anyway, just a quick. Give me a quick summary. Something like if you were going to be pitching this to, say, a Hollywood director, and he says, "You have 90 seconds to tell me about your life for us to do a ZODIAK biopic," how would you go about that?
Okay. So he started as a lost, wandering kid trying to figure out his place in a bunch of stuff, whether he wanted to go off to school or see the world. He ran into a random wrestler at a flea market, got talking to him, went to a dive bar in Erlanger, saw professional wrestling for the first time, fell in love with it, went to train at a dusty, dirty warehouse up in Ohio, went through 10 kinds of paces, traveling all over the place, and slowly over 20 years evolved from a comical masked luchador type guy, 80s Memphis guy, to the Zen monster you see now.
Coming soon to theaters in 2023. And holy cow. I mean, the fact that you were able to sum all that up in 90 seconds, I know there is some stuff probably here and there that would be needed to be emphasized on. And there's a couple things you probably ran over. It wasn't significant. And then other people are like, what are you talking about? That's gold. We've already signed on Brad Pitt to play you. Matthew McConaughey. I mean, you already got Matthew McConaughey looking into the role because, you know, he'll still wear the mask as long as he doesn't have to put on a shirt. Which you started doing.
As long as old me gets played by Christopher Walken, I'm okay.
Slowly burning names over flame. Now, you understand.
Yes, exactly.
When I pull up your arm, and I heard, with it being Valentine's Day, you know, I've already talked about my wife. I hear that love has been blossoming for the ZODIAK as well.
Yeah,
I'd like to say congratulations.
Yeah, I happened to come across a random ZODIAK, I guess. So that's been a thing, which has actually been really good. So yeah, it was just I guess karma and cycle of life type things. It was just an event I wasn't even going to go to, honestly. And yeah, and girl happened to be there. I was going to go over and play little games and shenanigans with some friends, and she happened to be there. I'd seen her at a show that night. I was like, well, okay. We got talking and everything, and just kind of hit off. So been stuck together ever since.
That's awesome. It's great hearing about that. Gary's chimed in again. I got a hookup on ski mask. A Zodi Goonie mask is a must. I'm already like sensing that as if we ever get you if you ever get in a match booked against JJ or GG or what was it? JJ was it Escobar?
Oh, the guy that set his balls on fire.
Yeah, with the ski mask. You can come out with the Zodi ski mask.
He can't stay off the shelf from being hurt long enough to do a whole.
Every wrestler is going to eventually have something like I was back in the day. I'm known as now the wrestler that gets himself over with the botched flipping leg drop, and then he's the guy who set his balls on fire. If you were, it's a great question. If you were to be known by a botch, when somebody says Zodiac and they go, "Oh, you mean what would you be known as?" Botch.
Recently, probably the guy that tripped over the rope at FGW. That was
Oh God! But you played it off so well.
Yeah,
it's to me it seemed like just a very like heel mentality of just throwing the fit and whatnot and be like, powder the outside.
They ironically did redo that whole arena and redo the ropes here recently, so I don't know if that had something to do with it or not. But I filed a complaint with the office.
just yes, dial 9 for information.
right. HR was not happy with me.
Now I will say I told people that we'd get a quick look around for the Zodi bus. Is that possible?
Yeah, as much as possible. It's a mess right now, kind of, because I'm redoing a bunch of stuff.
I was like, is any wrestler's place of living not?
Yeah, I mean, people want the bus, so I mean, like, I've got stuff scattered everywhere because, like I said, it is parked for renovations right now.
And for business.
Yeah, and for business. Yeah. So I don't know what you can see with this camera with the way it is. Plus with me being in the way, but
hey, a shrubbery
cabinet and whatnot. I do have it decked up with that. Let me see what this camera is. This is simple stuff. I have masks scattered everywhere. Little dresser. My fridge is down there.
This is a very Zodiac thing to have masks everywhere.
Yeah. Dresser. My battery bank down there that I'm redoing for my electrical stuff. Little fridge. Up there's the front cab. There's my table. Little TV. Another mask.
I know the TV's hooked up for Wi-Fi, right? Or
yeah. It's a smart TV. I have Wi-Fi and everything in here.
That's so awesome.
Cabinet that I keep, like, this one's covered up, but I keep all kinds of stuff in here. There's fabric in here, crafting stuff, other plant. Back here, there's a full-size bed back here, and then storage underneath, and then the bed, when I'm doing some work in here, actually converts to a crafting table, so I can do some work out of it.
I saw that in one of your Zodi Bus Chronicles. I myself, as a crafter, I got so excited when I saw that.
And then I have like a big water basin and stuff in here that I can use if I'm on the road and I need to just like clean up or wash some stuff out or things like that. I mean, I use the gym for most stuff. But maybe a few months down the road, I want to put like a small bathroom in here or something like that. And just totally deck it out. So.
What you do is you have a funnel that just leads to the outside.
Right. Little slide.
Oh my gosh, you could be like the uncle from Christmas Vacation, just pulling up at Flophouse.
Be kind of funny.
Happy Flophouse. Earth full.
I saw a guy that hooked a table and grill type setup on the side of his bus that he had. He had a school bus, and mine's a shuttle bus, and he had bolted that into it, and it locks to the side. And then when he wants to do it, he just unlatches it, and it drops down, and it's a table and everything.
So cool.
Yeah, there's a lot of
possibilities.
There's a lot of neat
endless.
stuff. Oh yeah, the shuttle buses are easy to work on. So
I know I myself, me and my wife have actually started. We had our neighbors and behind us had actually purchased a bus and converted the entire bus. Not only that, but they also had it converted for solar power as well, and a small wind turbine on the top of their bus. And I thought that was just because they drive, and so while they're driving, they're packing up not just solar energy but wind energy.
Yeah, there's a guy I follow on YouTube that has something like that. I don't have that on mine. I have a battery bank that charges off the truck and all, but I'm going to get solar in it this spring. So that way it's everything.
If you go someplace and you want to just sit down and not have to drive to power yourself.
Right. And I don't have a lot of needs power wise. Everything's very minimal. So.
Oh, we got Big Rod's backpack Zodi.
I remember that.
So they're going to, hey, it's backpack Zodi. The zipper
I don't know
broken.
I don't know if you remember backpack Zodi.
I personally don't know. Was it like were you with Dora?
No, backpack Zodi was so the backpack was full of abduction materials like duct tape, gags, rope, all kinds of stuff. And the one bag I had, it was an older beat up kind of bag, and the zipper broke on it. So I was trying to get something out of it. I can't remember what it was. If it was lighter fluid, what, I don't remember. And I couldn't get the bag open because the zipper broke. So I had to like literally rip the bag apart.
Oh my goodness. Well, at least you got it open.
Yeah, and I carried that bag everywhere. It was almost like Jake the Snake's Robert's snake bag. I used it in the corner like that and everything. Yeah.
That would have been better too if you would have pulled it, you would have tossed it out and it was just like a huge thick rope. And at first people would be like, it's a snake. Oh wait.
Nope, that's a rope.
It's abduction apparel. I remember when I wrestled for Rose City Championship Wrestling, when I became their extreme champion, they wanted me to find a fun way to come out to the ring. And I had purchased a Galleons that was closing, had one of their giant backpacks that they hung up from the rafters.
Yeah.
And I myself could fit inside of it. And I had purchased it from one of the people there. They said throw them an offer, and I said $5. And I remember coming out wearing that, and I would have chairs, a box fan, and weapons like that. And
that's hilarious.
I would always sing the backpack song when I came out to it. I only did it for 4 or 5 months. It was hilarious though. But yeah, I was like, I love the fact that it's like, hey, I can link myself up to Zodi because we both did a backpack one time or another.
I had that thing for like a good year, 2 years almost.
It worked, and then the backpack worked out for you better than me. But speaking of things that are working out, what's up with that shirt you got on?
Oh, wait, hold up.
Yeah, let's show that off. Show up that wonderful piece of
credo for the year.
There you go.
Meditate, eat tacos, throw hands.
There we go. And where can we find a shirt like that? That looks pretty good.
I have them at the shows with me. You can order them through me, or you can get on I have a store on brainbustertees.com also. And this design is on shirts, hoodies, all kinds of stuff on there. I just have shirts with me right now. But if you get on the Brainbuster Tees store, there's all kinds of stuff on there. And there's other designs.
We do the plugging towards the end, but I have a big kinship to that shirt, so I don't know why.
Yeah, some scientist did the design up for me after I had been like, hey, I need to do this design, and then was like 20 minutes later, hey, how about this?
The wonderful thing about science is you'll be sitting there and just in regular conversation, reading conversations, you suddenly get struck up with inspiration, and that's basically what happened. So it was very, very good. So my oldest and I had so much fun yelling, "What's the bag?" at Zodi. So they were doing
so that's one of the things I started doing with that actually was I love horror movie films and stuff like that, and that was one of the things that came up from that was what's in the bag from the whole what's in the box thing from Seven.
Oh yes, a lot of times you find out that horror and wrestling do go hand in hand. Now, your favorite horror film, what would that be?
Oh, I like the older movies. I like the old like classic Chainsaw Massacre movies.
Okay.
Amityville Horror. I started to watch that the other night actually, like the original ones, and then like the like Phantasm. Like I said, all the older movies.
You play
What
a
was
good
it?
game, boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure more of them will come to me. I grew up on those. I grew up on like the Friday the 13th movies and Nightmare on Elm Street and um, uh, just weird stuff like that. Basket Case, Maniac Cop, all
Oh my God, Maniac Cop.
all
Now I will say though,
movies.
since you mentioned the Friday the 13th, I do a series where I make Jason masks and I do variations, and I am planning on doing a pro wrestler run of Jason mask modifications. And I mean, I was going to keep it a surprise, but I do plan on. I'm going to be doing a Mankind Jason mask, but I will also be doing an attempt at a ZODIAK Jason mask. So,
Oh, that'd be cool. Yeah,
and when
I
that
would rock
happens,
that. I would rock that.
yeah, you'll be getting a call from me. So, like, here you go. It's time. But no, talking about all that and whatnot. But what I really would like to talk to you about are two things. One, this weekend.
Yes.
For Flophouse, you are in an amazing match, and this match is going to be extremely pivotal because it's not just you in the match,
Right.
What you got, Kevin Giza, right?
Yeah, there's four of us. It's me, MM3, Malcolm Monroe III, Kevin Giza, and their current champion Jordan Dye.
And this is going to be for the Flophouse title. Is that correct?
Yeah. Yep.
Now, the way this match is going, is this just a one and done pin, or are we going elimination style?
I believe it's elimination.
Oh,
yeah. Which I mean, I like. I prefer them like that. I like the elimination style matches. So
now, do you also prefer having matches where you have more than one opponent in the ring at the same time?
When it's like that, kind of, I'm not a huge scramble guy. I like them, but I prefer either one-on-one or matches like that. I'm a big fan of like the old traditional tags too, depending on who the partners and stuff are. You know, I don't like throw together tag teams, but like legit tags. But this should be fun up my alley because I'm basically just fighting three people. You know?
Oh yeah, I mean, how crazy would it be? And I know, like, because Jordan Dye has been holding the title, I believe, the longest right now in the Flophouse, the history of Flophouse. So how crazy would that be to for somebody like, you know, the champion to be the first person eliminated from this competition? That would blow minds. So
it wouldn't surprise me because I'm gunning for him first. So I mean, he's A1 on my target list.
I'm very like, and I saw you're very silent. I know you're normally a silent Zen monster, but the message that you gave to everybody for Flophouse coming up was very chilling. And I know jokingly I was like, he was just trying to keep the bus warm, but I think a lot of them. I've even seen. I think it was they were even saying, you know, they're trying to push off. Each of the other wrestlers were trying to just brush each other off, but all of them had said the same thing about they're worrying about you, and they're treating you like, even though they're brushing each other off, when it came time to speak of ZODIAK, they are completely taking notice of you.
I'm not one to brush off. I've wrestled all these guys, so I mean, Giza knows what I can do. I've been in a ring with him. You know, Malcolm knows what I can do. I've been in a ring with him. Jordan Dye, as much as he wants to run his, like, you know, I'll keep it PG mouth. Like,
this is wake and bake. You don't need to PG mouth. Just because I'm PG.
Much as he wants to run his lollipop sucker, he knows what I can do. So, and I'm the biggest guy in the match, but a lot of times that's a detriment. You know, you get the biggest guy in the match, you got all the smaller high fly guys, but I can do everything they can do. So I'm at 280 pounds. So
I was gonna say, you're more than just the big guy. Trust me.
Right.
Because not only do they know, there's somebody right next to you that also knows as well.
Yeah, we tussled.
The other thing we're going to be talking about, because I know you threw some change in the ring at AWR a couple years ago, and I'm looking for a receipt.
Oh, that's
So
cool. I figured that would come around eventually.
I'm going to be giving you a receipt on March 19th at Panic at the Dojo. Now, before I go any further into this, I do want you to understand that this is just sporting, and I do find you to be a very good friend. But
Oh yeah,
friends will get back on each other, and you gave me not just one, but two heart punches.
you didn't stay down. So, you know.
After that godforsaken match against Megamondo.
Was it you or him that I hit in the junk with the water jug?
We're not counting the water bottle junk pop that you gave me as well. And I'm telling you right now, I'm very confident that I made a little wager. I don't know if you had seen it or not about my confidence in this match, but depending on who wins this wager, what is out is, you know, that on Tuesdays and Thursdays I normally eat something normally gross, and if it's not gross, I go out of my way to make it gross, because let's face it, people like seeing me suffer. But if the wager is won by you, I will stand in front of everybody and eat something gross again as well. But if I win this wager in the match, you will be the one eating the grossness in front of people. So what do you say to that?
I mean, that's fine with me. I got an iron stomach to go along with an iron fist. So I mean, we can
Do
do
you
that.
have an iron tongue? That just sounds terrible.
That depends on who you ask. You got to ask the Zodiac about that.
Oh, Killer Bee Kill just chimed in. Thank you for being a very good brother to us over the years. I still remember our conversations and Carlisle about going hard all the time. Zodi is the best. So
Oh wow! I ain't been to Carlisle in a while.
And we got, oh, there we go. Big Raj is saying Jordan dies on a Sunday. So hey, we got people excited for this. I mean, this is going to be one of the definite matches to watch at Flophouse.
And I've been revamping everything too. Like, I mean, I've put this out there, and I've been saving some stuff for Flophouse. But I talked to the pro wrestling. Well, they are right now, Dano. I talked to the Pro Wrestling Edge guys about it. The last couple weeks, I've been kind of rocking a new look. I've been changing my style up a little bit. My workouts have been different. My attitude's been different. I told Jordan Dye that because he chimed in on the Pro Wrestling Edge thing, and you know, he was like, "Quit running his mouth. He does what he does. That's his hype game." But I told him flat out, I was like, coming in motivated, you know, and decked out. I was like, I'm basically going to railroad you. I'm going to railroad you. Like, I'm either going to hurt you or you're just going to
that road in there at first. I thought you just said, you know, I was going to rail him. I was like, well, now, hold on now. I know this is an adult show at a brewery.
Yeah. But this is a whole, this is just like a whole different, I don't know. I feel like a whole different me, which is good and bad, I guess. Hence the promo. You know, one of the names I burned in that promo was mine, and there was a reason for that. There's been a lot of there's been a lot of comical stuff. I like to have a good time and this and that. And I'm still going to do that. But I told everybody, and you know, even Schwartzy even knows we've been having our go arounds at different places and whatnot, and he knows me well when I get in this zone, and he knows I'm not one to really screw with when it comes to that mentality. So I shed that old skin off, and I'm coming in leaving with some new toys and stuff after Flophouse, and ain't nobody taking nothing from me. So.
Just as long as you don't send anybody through a wall, I'm happy.
Yeah, let's try not to do that.
Yeah. So the brewery's kicked out Flophouse for
Yeah. I don't want to do that. I still blame Akira for that one, but it's okay.
Oh. For you both.
Funniest part in that video is like the look on your face and just me going, I'll pay for that, and walking away.
I'll pay for that. And then I'm looking and Akira's off in the corner going, it's like, and you guys hadn't even left the building yet, and we had that hole already completed. All we needed to do was paint it, and they would have known.
Yeah,
if we
that was amazing. Yeah, I put my bag in the car and turned around. That guy goes, "I got it fixed." I was like, "What?" And he goes, "Yeah, it wasn't no big deal."
He took me down there and I took a photo and I was like, I can't believe it's a human-sized hole. If nobody's seen this yet, it's on the ZABADAS Pro streaming network, zabadaspro.pivotshare.com. It is the Falls Count Anywhere match. We're on the 3rd floor of an old high school. It was in what was originally the science room between ZODIAK and Akira. They battled down. ZODIAK clotheslined Akira down a flight of stairs. And when they were battling, he went to throw Akira's face into the wall, and Akira had slipped off of him. So instead of slamming his face into the wall, Akira dumped down, throwing him in his back through a wall.
Yeah.
He went through. They're literally tearing the building down. But luckily enough, one of our security people was extremely good at drywalling and had that hole patched before the show was completed. It was incredible.
Yeah, that was crazy. Yeah,
they still charged us the $400, but we took care of it because that's what we do. It was a complete incident. We'll be having a fundraiser this summer, but it was incredible. Like I know at the time, I as a coming from a promotion stance, seeing that going, oh my god. But then now that everything's taken care of and over, it's one of those, we'll laugh about it later, and I'm glad that we're laughing about it now. I mean, once we get off air, I will start crying again, but that's just how it is. And you're the living embodiment of bettering yourself in every way, which is definitely true. You've helped me so much over the years, and I can never thank you enough. Kill or be killed.
I try.
So much motivation. What's the name? Kill or be killed. Okay. We got Daedalus. Zodi is the best. Yes. And if he's not the best, he's at least, my favorite 5. So, but no, I'm just excited and just seeing your posts of everywhere that you're going and stuff. What state have you not wrestled at yet that you would love to go to? And anybody that's running a promotion, listen up.
I haven't been out to the West Coast. I want to go out to California and down to Texas. I haven't been out that way, surprisingly. I did most everything over on this coast, in Canada and stuff. I wouldn't mind when things opening back up, go to Mexico. I had a couple opportunities.
Are you still death matching? By the way,
if it's worth it, yeah.
One place I would love to see you is that Zona 23.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind going there. So yeah, I want to go. I want to go up to 23. Yeah, that would be good. I mean, a lot of the deathmatch guys I know and that I've worked with a lot, like John Wayne Murdoch and all those guys. I mean, and Casanova Valentine and all them, they've said before I can jump in a car with them and go anywhere. It's just a matter of doing it. A lot of times when they're going places, I'm already booked somewhere. So it varies. And there's a few guys I want to actually do the deathmatch style of matches with that are on my list. So we'll make that happen.
I want to hear that list.
Probably Remington Roar.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, me and him have been wanting to tussle for a while. Oren Veit, I've been wanting to get in there with Oren for a while. I think Oren's one of the better all-around wrestlers in general, not just deathmatch. He's really good. His intensity and stuff is what I like. I wouldn't mind another one. I wouldn't mind another one with Alex Ocean.
Okay, yes. I know. Recently, I've been seeing he's trying to become more of a musician right now. So I'm like, when is he in the ring?
I have no idea.
Maybe we'll book his band first and then be like, psych.
Right. I wouldn't mind doing one with Hoodfoot. Me and Hoodfoot have had all kinds of matches, but we've never had a death match.
Well, one of the very first times I actually got to witness Hoodfoot was you breaking out the Public Enemy gear, having that doors match at the first Flophouse.
Yeah. Yeah,
that was all the matches that I because I was in the back most of the time. I was running my merchandise table, but as soon as that match started, from start to finish, I had 4 shirts stolen. No, I'm just kidding. But no, I completely walked away and just stared at that and watched that match. That match was incredible.
Yeah, that was a fun one. We broke the bottom turnbuckle on that match.
Yeah, I remember that. We went full Flophouse. We're gonna break the ring, and
I can't seem to go somewhere without breaking something.
Rings. But no, it was incredible, and to see Hoodfoot advanced so far. I mean, he's even in the XPW California Deathmatch tournament.
Yeah.
I was so surprised, and he's made it to the Hammerstein Ballroom for GCW, and
Yep. He's found his niche, and he's found his like stride with stuff and what he likes, and that's once you do that, you know.
And that awesome do rag of his,
right? Yeah, the do cape, yeah,
with the 50-foot tray,
right?
He's gonna have to start hiring people to carry it for him so he doesn't get caught on anything.
I think that happened at some of the shows. I don't know if it which ones it was at, but there was a couple shows he had a few guys like carrying it out behind him like a train. That was pretty cool.
Oh, I love this. He gets married. He also has to walk down the aisle. Just nice white do cape.
White do cape, hilarious.
There you go. I was going to say we got to have ZODIAK fashion that for Zodimask.
Bedazzle it and stuff.
Yeah. But no, I definitely, you have very good friends that are promoters in this business, and I definitely see some of these matches happening in the near future. I know I have some connections, and I have some shows planned also as well in the future. And also, speaking of, you aren't just, you know, a wrestler and a crafter, you are also as somewhat of a Sifu, or a Zifu with the Z. And by Sifu, I mean a teacher. Because also on March 19th, before the dojo show, you are going to be having a seminar.
That'd be fun.
Tell us a little bit about the seminar.
It'll basically be over like it'll be a continuation of the character development and psychology stuff we did before. Expand on that some, reiterate some different perspectives on characters and how, you know, to integrate that instead of just, you know, move for move in wrestling. Actually make the moves fit your character, mannerisms, entrance. We cover it. Like when we did the last one, we covered everything from entrance to exit. And it was just how to even use the ring to amplify your character and make little things work, and working smarter. And let's go over basic psychology. There'll be question and answers. If people want to like sit on a specific area of their character, that we can try to like maximize.
As a matter of fact, I still have my my world's falling apart. I have still my I have my pamphlet that even now, even to this time, you know, this was back in April of last year, and I still like to go in there and look over things.
Yeah, I wanted to make that kind of like a brainstorming sheet where people could go back later on and say, all right, let me look at this and go through it, you know, where it wasn't just a one-use thing. I'm working on a revamped version of that too. That got over really well. A lot of people liked that, and I had people even after the seminar that weren't there was like, hey, can you send me one of those? Yes. You know, and they still use it. So I thought that was cool. Bob Evans said he really liked that. So
versus average white guy.
That happened one time in Ohio, and it was awful. You don't want to see that match.
But no, I think it's awesome that we had 17 people for that seminar last year, and this year we got 25 spots. I believe 3 have been taken right now. A lot of the wrestlers are saying, well, I'm going to wait more towards the start of the show. But I will tell you this now. For those 8 people that told me that, if 23 people jump in front of you and reserve their spots,
it's first come, first serve. Yeah.
It is first come, first serve. And it's more than just, it's a small refresher course for those people that were there the year before, but you will be touching a little more advanced as well, in case people from the last little class decide to show up to this one as well. So even if you've been in the ZODIAK seminar previously, you definitely don't want to miss this. I mean, I've been in the business since 2001, and you were saying things that I've never once thought of.
Right. And I've picked up some other stuff since then. So it's like, because I attend seminars, I watch stuff online, you know, I have people that I message about this and that, and have them look at my stuff even till today. And that gives me other things to pass on to other people. So
it's a wonderful time. Mark says hi, by the way.
Hi.
Mark Sparks. Hi. But no, you are a mountain of knowledge, and even in the 2 hours that you talked to everybody, you still haven't even scratched the surface. We haven't even scratched the surface of Zodiac right now, but it's coming down to that time to where we have to say goodbye, and I hate doing that because this was a fun interview. But before we go, I'm going to just put you on the screen and you talk to everybody. Tell us any way we can watch you, experience Zodiac, and spend money on you, because I want to rock some Zodi shirts. So it's all for you. Go.
Oh, thanks, Vinny, and thank you, Schwartzy, for giving me the spot on this show. Super proud of everything all you guys are doing. Like I said, you can see me at Flophouse this coming up Sunday. Really looking forward to that. The bus should be there. This whole weekend is just a busy weekend. Friday the 18th, I'll be at FGW in Hamilton, Ohio. And then the 19th, I will be in Maysville, Kentucky for Generation Next Wrestling. I got a number of dates coming up that I'll have on my social media. They'll be on my Twitter, at Hybrid Zodiac. I'll be putting stuff on Instagram and trying to stay up on that. It's _Zodiac_. And then, of course, my Facebook page is what I'm most active on, and that's under Michael Joseph Zodiac. And then I have a fan page just under Zodiac himself. And then, of course, you can always look up the Brainbuster Tees store under my name. I have links to all this stuff posted on my Facebook page and on my media. And I'm even on TikTok. I do like TikTok. I do dabble in the TikTok. I like it. There's a bunch of bus videos on there. YouTube, bunch of stuff on YouTube. So definitely looking forward to everything coming up. I hope to be doing more teaching, more seminars. February, March, and April are looking very busy, and I'm hoping to make the whole year that way. We're going to have a lot of fun, do a lot of fighting, and things are going to get kind of crazy. So definitely looking forward to all that. And if there's anything you guys want to see as far as merchandise, interviews, podcasts, matches, promotions, by all means, throw them out there. A lot of this is for you guys. I love what I do, but I love what I do because of the people involved. And it makes me a better person, I feel, too. That's why I've been doing it for 22 years. And I don't plan on stopping anytime soon. So that being said, back to Vinny, I guess, and go from there.
Awesome. That's a wonderful, wonderful time. It was so great talking to you, Zodiac. You made this day a lot easier for me. It's always good to talk to a friend. And
I like to make most people's days easier until we get in the ring. I'm going to make some people's lives really hard Sunday.
And I can't wait for that myself on March 19th for Panic at the Dojo 2, Mojo Dojo.
Yes,
so
that's going to be cool.
Once you have yourself a wonderful Valentine's Day.
Thank you. I'm going to go eat tacos.
He's going to go eat tacos now. Wonderful. It was such a great thing to experience Zodiac once again. Yes, we're both going to be there. I'll be eating something gross, and Zodiac will be beating people up and potentially winning the title for Flophouse. Who knows? There's going to be 4 of them in that ring. It's going to be crazy. Will Jordan and I be able to hold the title, or will there be a new champion coming out in the mix? Crazy. But speaking of crazy and speaking of fun, let us go ahead and talk more towards the end, because we're towards the end anyway, and give once again special thanks to our sponsors, especially Pro Wrestling Edge. That's right, Dan O'Mac. Pro Wrestling Edge, one of the better and top professional wrestling podcasts. As a matter of fact, he's even got that new one, Edge of the Mind. If you guys need to experience some on mental health and mental health practices, definitely Edge of the Mind. Check it out. I know he's going to have I love going on the Facebook and checking out multiple, sticking your tongue out, Zodiac, multiple words of encouragement and photos of just positivity. So it's definitely something. Edge of the Mind on Facebook. Just go through that page and scroll if you're having a rough day. It's something awesome to look at. But yes, Pro Wrestling Edge, check them out. Listen to them. They're awesome. Also, listen to Midnight Snuggie Hour. Listen to them on the Google Podcast because they've been with us from the beginning. And you know why? Because they are that good. They know that we're good and we know that they're good. So why not experience them? Above all things, also make sure that you would like to, help us out or, walk around repping us with the Wake and Bake gear. That is correct. We got shirts and hoodies and mugs and cups. And who knows, maybe in the future, some little baby onesies and whatnot. But if you want to really tell me what you think of me, you can also purchase the Rattlocke Eats Shit shirt. That's right. I said it once. And there you go. It is on my own personal Brainbuster Tees page. I have some other shirts available as well. I have one shirt, though, that I'm really wanting to release. I can't wait. But unfortunately, we're going to have to because I would like to sell some more of these shirts first. But you can also donate. If you don't have enough to buy a shirt, but you still want to show some kind of financial appreciation to this stream, right here, donate. Cash App. Here's a Schwartzy. Do all that. It's great. Or you can even book Schwartzy for an event or a party. Who knows? Maybe you have a day in court and you just want somebody to come to be on your side. There you go. I think that would be a great idea. And you can also check out Schwartzy on different promotions as well as his own Flophouse on iwtv with the promo code Flophouse will give you some free days of watching it. So, I mean, that sounds like a great idea. You can also check us out on Twitch. He's going to be doing some gaming at night. Schwartzy on Twitch. Check him out playing some games. I mean, it may be games that you like. It may just be games that he likes, but then you got to watch it and find out why he likes those games, which I think would be fun. And above all things, we also like to thank some of the promotions that give him time. Like
Southwest Ohio's premier wrestling federation can be found right here in Hamilton, Ohio, every Friday night. Join us for pulse-pounding, hard-hitting, old-school professional wrestling from some of today's best wrestling talent during Friday Night Fury. If your dream is to compete in the ring, Fox Pro Wrestling Academy is the place to go. Train under Hall of Fame trainer Cody Hawk and learn wrestling from one of the best of all time. Find out more by visiting us on Facebook at Future Great Wrestling.
Oh, man!
Very wonderful promotions. You should definitely check them out. And also, before I go, I'd like to go ahead and announce the winner. One of the people that was paying attention and playing stuff as we speak on here that spoke up. Anybody that was talking during ZODIAK was in the drawings. And our winner of the 2 free tickets for Flophouse this Sunday is Mark Sparks. That is correct. I've said it out loud. Mark Sparks, you were watching us on Facebook. Hopefully you still are. Please reach out to us, or we will try to reach out to you. You have won 2 tickets for Flophouse this Sunday. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for putting up with me at this show. And Schwartzy will be back tomorrow with all the wonderful goodness that you guys love. I do appreciate you guys for being here and watching me. And before I go, with it being Valentine's Day, the only thing I can really say is nobody's going to love you the way Schwartzy loves you, baby.